What is up, everybody? It's Life Heed in here, and let me tell you, I'm hyped. We're about to drop into the heart of Spain, Madrid, baby. 5 days, countless adventures, and trust me, this city's got a vibe unlike any other. We're talking centuries-old architecture bumping shoulders with modern masterpieces, food that'll make your taste buds dance flamenco, and a rhythm of life that just pulls you in. This isn't just another travel vlog, guys. This is about uncovering the hidden gems, the local haunts, the stuff they don't print in those tourist pamphlets. So buckle up, smash that subscribe button and get ready for the ride, because by the end of this, you'll be booking your own ticket to Madrid. And stick around, because I've got a surprise reveal at the very end that you won't want to miss. All right, first things first, we just landed and the energy here is electric. Straight off the plane, grabbed some absurdly good coffee. Seriously, how do they do it? And now we're jumping headfirst into the city centre. Cobblestone streets, buildings that look like they're straight out of a history book, and this buzz in the air that's contagious. You can feel the history here, like every corner's got a story to tell. First up, the Royal Palace. This place is palatial, and I don't use that word lightly. It's massive, opulent, dripping with gold, the whole 9 yards. We're talking about the official residence of the Spanish royal family, people. They don't let you film everything inside, which honestly just adds to the mystery, right? But trust me, the tapestries, the armoury, the sheer scale of it all, it's mind-blowing. Okay, so we may have gotten a little sidetracked after the palace. Remember what I said about every corner having a story? Yeah, we ended up chatting with this local artist in this tiny plaza, hidden away down some winding alley. He was this old guy, hands covered in paint, and he was telling us about how this one street used to be a river back in the day. Like, can you imagine? This whole city's built on layers of history.
We're talking about getting totally lost in the best way possible. Stumbling across these little cafes, these squares with fountains and kids playing soccer, and the smell of incredible food everywhere you turn. This is what it's all about, right? This is the real Madrid, the one you don't find in the guidebooks.
All right, after a day of exploring, we found this little tapas place tucked away down a side street. And let me tell you, this is the real deal.
We're talking mountains of patatas bravas, gambas a la gilo that'll rock your world, and this unbelievable Iberian ham.
The best part? We're surrounded by locals, everyone's laughing, sharing stories, and the energy is just infectious. This is what travel's all about, right? Connecting with people, experiencing new cultures, and eating your weight in delicious food. Day one in the books, and I'm already feeling it, guys. Madrid's got this energy, this pulse, and I'm ready to dive even deeper. Stick with me, because tomorrow we're hitting up the Prado Museum. Art, history, and maybe some more of that incredible ham. Don't miss it. All right, day 2 in Madrid, and we're hitting the ground running. First up, the Prado Museum. Now, I know what you're thinking. Casey in a museum, is this real life? But trust me, this place is different.
We're talking about Goya, Velázquez, El Greco, the heavy hitters of the art world. And these aren't just paintings, they're portals to another time. You can practically feel the history radiating off the canvas.
Okay, full disclosure. I may have gotten a little distracted by this one painting of a dog. Look, I'm a sucker for a good dog portrait, all right? But hey, at least it proves I'm paying attention, right? But seriously, the detail, the emotion, the sheer skill on display here, it's mind-blowing. Even if you're not a museum person, this place will leave you speechless. After the sensory overload of the Prado, we needed some fresh air, so we hit up Retiro Park, and let me tell you, this place is an oasis in the middle of the city.
We're talking sprawling green lawns, a crystal clear lake where you can rent rowboats, even a freaking crystal palace. They don't mess around with their parks here in Madrid.
We spent hours just wandering around, soaking up the sun, people watching. There were families, picnicking couples, strolling hand-in-hand street performers doing their thing. It's like the whole city comes here to unwind. Okay, you can't come to Spain and not indulge in some churros, right?
So we found this little churreria near Retiro Park, and let me tell you, these were the real deal.
Crispy on the outside, soft and doughy on the inside, dusted with sugar and dipped in thick, rich chocolate sauce. I think I died and went to heaven.
We devoured those churros like it was our last meal on earth. No regrets whatsoever.
Day 2, done and dusted. Tomorrow we're diving headfirst into the Madrid food scene. Get ready to feast. All right, people, buckle up. Day 3 in Madrid, and we're ditching the museums and monuments. Don't worry, we'll be back to those.
Today, we're diving headfirst into the heart and soul of this city, the food. We're not talking about your average tourist traps, no sir.
We're going on a mission to uncover the hidden gems, the local haunts, the places where the food is an explosion of flavor and the atmosphere is pure, unadulterated Madrid.
Get ready for a full-on sensory overload. We're talking tapas that will rock your world. Churros so good, they'll make you want to slap your mama. Just kidding, or am I? And enough deliciousness to fuel a week's worth of adventures.
So loosen your belts, grab your appetite, and let's hit the streets of Madrid on a culinary adventure. This, my friends, is going to be epic. First stop on our food frenzy? You guessed it, tapas, the heart and soul of Spanish cuisine. This ain't just food, people. It's a way of life, a tradition that brings people together.
Tiny plates piled high with flavor meant to be shared, savored, and enjoyed with good company. We're talking patatas bravas, crispy on the outside, soft on the inside, smothered in a spicy, smoky sauce that'll set your taste buds on fire. It's a dish that never disappoints.
Then there's the gambas al ajillo, sizzling prawns swimming in garlic and olive oil, so good you'll want to lick the plate clean. The combination of flavors is simply irresistible. Don't worry, I won't judge. It's all part of the experience.
And we can't forget the jamon iberico, the king of all hams. Sliced thin and melt in your mouth, delicious. It's a true delicacy. Each bite is a flavor explosion, a testament to the simplicity and richness of Spanish cuisine.
Trust me, after a few rounds of tapas, you'll be feeling good, you'll be feeling full, and you'll be ready for the next culinary adventure. Stay tuned for more delicious discoveries. No food tour in Madrid would be complete without paying homage to the churro gods. These crispy golden brown sticks of fried dough are like the Spanish version of a donut, only a million times better.
We're going old school, people, to a chocolateria that's been around for generations. The aroma alone is enough to make you drool. A heady mix of cinnamon, sugar, and pure, unadulterated fried goodness.
And the dipping chocolate? Forget that watery stuff you get at the supermarket. This is thick, rich, and decadent, the perfect companion to the crispy churros.
Take a bite, close your eyes, and let that warm, chocolatey goodness transport you to a happy place. This, my friends, is what dreams are made of.
All right, day 4 in Madrid. We're hitting the ground running. No time to waste. Today is all about Gran Via, baby.
Imagine Times Square, but with way more churros and less Spiderman impersonators. This street is iconic. A river of energy flowing through the heart of Madrid.
Shops for days, from high-end fashion to quirky little boutiques you won't find anywhere else. This is retail therapy on steroids, people.
Look at this place buzzing with life. You can feel the energy, the pulse of the city. I'm talking serious shoppers high right now, and we haven't even gotten to the good part yet. Stay tuned because things are about to get way more interesting.
Okay, so we've shopped till we dropped, bags are overflowing, but the day's not over yet. Time to trade in the retail rush for something a little more ancient. We're talking about the Temple of Debod.
I know. You're thinking, an Egyptian temple? In Madrid? Trust me on this one. It's this crazy story, right? Egypt gifted Spain this entire temple, like a thank you note for helping save some ancient artifacts. How cool is that?
And it's not just some dusty old ruin. This place is perched up on a hill overlooking the entire city. It's like stepping into another world, a little slice of ancient Egypt right here in the heart of Spain.
Talk about a culture clash in the best way possible.
Now, the real reason we're here, the sunset view from the Temple of Debod. This, my friends, is the golden hour on steroids. Picture this, the sky exploding in a blaze of orange, pink and purple, all reflecting off the ancient stones of the temple. It's enough to make you forget all about that overpriced t-shirt you bought earlier, but the day doesn't end there.
We're talking post-sunset tapas, because what's a trip to Spain without enough tapas to make your head spin? We're talking patatas bravas, tortilla española, maybe some gambas al ajillo if we're feeling fancy. The energy from the day is still buzzing, the city lights are twinkling below, and we're stuffing our faces with some of the best food on the planet. This is what it's all about, people. Living in the moment, soaking it all in. Day 4, you did not disappoint. From the breathtaking sunset to the mouth-watering tapas, every moment was a memory in the making. And as the night goes on, the city comes alive with music and laughter, making it impossible not to fall in love with Madrid.
All right, amigos, day 5, we're switching gears, trading in the bustling city vibes for something a little more medieval. Buckle up because we're headed to Toledo, a city so steeped in history it practically oozes from the cobblestones. Imagine a place where time seems to stand still. Ancient walls encircling a city perched on a hilltop, overlooking a winding river. This isn't a movie set, people, this is the real deal.
Toledo is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and for good reason. It's like stepping into a time machine back to a world of knights, kings, and epic battles. And the best part? It's only a short train ride from Madrid. So we're hopping on board, enjoying the scenic views, and getting ready to soak up some serious history. Toledo, here we come.
We're talking narrow, winding streets, ancient buildings looming overhead, every corner you turn revealing some new piece of history. This is a city meant to be explored on foot, getting lost in the maze of its past.
First up, the Alcazar of Toledo. This imposing fortress has seen it all. Roman Empire, Spanish Inquisition, you name it. Now it's a military museum, packed with weapons and armor from throughout the ages. Talk about a history lesson you can actually touch.
But it's not all about battles and conquests. Toledo is also known for its incredible craftsmanship, especially when it comes to swords. We're talking about swords used in Game of Thrones, people. The detail, the artistry, it's mind-blowing.
Okay, so we've had our fill of history for one day. Time to indulge in something a little sweeter. And when I say sweet, I mean marzipan. Trust me, Toledo is like the marzipan capital of the world.
They've got entire shops dedicated to this stuff, with marzipan sculptures, marzipan fruits, even marzipan characters from your favorite movies. It's insane. And the taste? Forget those dry, chalky things your grandma used to give you. This is the real deal. Fresh, flavorful, and seriously addictive.
So we're ending our day trip on a sugar high, wandering back through the cobblestone streets, the sun setting over the ancient city. Toledo, you've been real. But now, it's time to head back to Madrid, our bellies full of marzipan and our heads buzzing with history. And that, my friends, is a wrap on our whirlwind adventure through Madrid. What an incredible journey it has been, filled with unforgettable moments and experiences. 5 days, countless memories, and enough tapas to feed a small army. We indulged in the rich flavors and vibrant culture of this beautiful city. From the grand plazas to the hidden alleyways, we've explored it all. Every corner of Madrid has a story to tell, and we were lucky enough to hear many of them. But before we go, remember that surprise I promised? It's something truly special. A secret that only the most curious travelers discover. The hidden gem, the secret spot most tourists never find. It's a place that captures the essence of Madrid's charm and mystery. Get ready, because you're about to have your mind blown. This is a spot that will make your trip unforgettable. It's the Rooftop Garden at the Círculo de Bellas Artes. This place is insane, a true oasis in the heart of the city. Imagine sipping a cocktail with a 360-degree view of Madrid, the entire city spread out before you like a breathtaking tapestry. The skyline, the lights, the atmosphere, it's pure magic. This is the ultimate spot to watch the sunset, to soak up the magic of Madrid one last time. The colours of the sky blending with the cityscape create a mesmerising view. So, what are you waiting for? The adventure of a lifetime is just a plane ticket away. Book that ticket, pack your bags, and get ready to experience the magic of Madrid for yourself. Trust me, you won't regret it. And hey, while you're at it, hit that subscribe button and join me on my next adventure. There's so much more to see and explore. You never know where we'll end up next. Peace. Until then, keep exploring and stay curious.